Hi fashion lovers, welcome back to my channel. Compliment of the season guys. To all my wonderful subscribers, both new and returning subscribers, you all are welcomed. In today's video tutorial, I'll be sharing with you a step by step on how to perfectly draft, cut and sew this beautiful stylish dress. It's actually a well detailed and a simple video tutorial. All you have to do is watch this video to the end, subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share with your friends as to learn more, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell to get notified each time I upload a new video. So guys, let's get started. On my fabric, I've gone ahead to fold my fabric using my biggest body part, which is the hip of 37 inches. Okay, and unfold here, what I have here is 11.5 inch. Okay, so and I also give about zipper allowance of 1.5 inch. Okay, then here I've gone ahead to draw my shoulder line on my fabric. Okay, then let's go ahead and take our horizontal body measurement. Then from shoulder to her bust is 10 inches, down to her waistline, which is her half length, is 16 inches. Okay, but I'll be making it 16.5 inches because this dress here has a half cut on it. Okay, so I'll be slitting along this 16.5 inch. Okay, then still leaving my tape, down to her hip is 26 inches. Okay, but I'll be making it 26.5 inches, which is here. Okay, then the actual length of this dress is going to be 38 inches, but I'll be making it 30.5 inches because it has a pleated ruffle hem. I'll be making it 30.5 inches. Okay, then the 8 inches is for my pleated ruffles. Okay, so I'll go ahead and draw a straight line across all my marked points here. Then the next thing to do here is to mark for our shoulder. Okay, her shoulder measurement is 16 inches divided by 2 is going to give me 8 inches. So here is my 8 inches point. Okay, then for her neckline width, I'll be making use of 3.5 inches, which is this point here. Okay, for her back neckline length, I'll be making use of 1.5 inch. Okay, so I'll be using freehand to cuff for my neckline. Okay, then for the front neckline, I'll be making use of 3 inches for her front neckline. Okay, I'll be making use of 3 inches. Okay, then to her shoulder point, I'm going to come down by 1 inch to mark her shoulder slope, then also go ahead to connect my shoulder slope. Okay, then from her shoulder slope point, I'm going to go down by 8 inches to mark for her armhole. Okay, okay, then the next thing to do here is to mark for her armhole curve, and to do that I'm going to get my midpoint for her armhole length. Okay, which is 4 inches here. Then I'm going to go in by 1/2 inch. Okay, 1/2 inch. Then to mark for my armhole curve, I'm going to divide her bust circumference of 35 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 8.8 inches. So I'll mark my point here, then add 1.5 inch for my hemming allowance. Okay, then I'll go ahead and connect for my armhole. Okay, then the next thing to do here is to take her basic body measurement. Okay, coming over to her bust line, her bust circumference of 35 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 8.8. So I'll go ahead and mark my 8.8 point here, then also add my 1.5 inch hemming allowance. Okay, then to her waistline, her waist circumference of 29 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 7.2 inches. Okay, so I'll mark my point 7.2 inches, add my 1.5 inch hemming allowance. Okay, down to her hip circumference of 37 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 9.2 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark my 9.2 inches, then add 1.5 inch for my hemming allowance. Okay, then I'll go ahead and connect all my marked points together. Okay, also at her hemline, I'm going to measure what I have at my hip line. Okay, what I have here is 10.7 inches, so I'll also go ahead and mark 10.7 inches here at her hemline. Okay, then extend my line. Okay, then for her dart, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to divide her nipple to nipple measurement, which is 8 inches divided by 2 is going to give me 4 inches. So here is my 4 inches. So from my nipple to nipple point, I'm going to go up by 4 inches, which is this point here. Then I'm going to also go down by 5 inches. Okay, this is for my dart. Okay, then at the center, I'm going to take out 1/2 inch from each side, then connect it. So the length of my dart for the front pattern is 9 inches. Okay, then for the back pattern, remember our back pattern, you are going to extend it by 10 inches or even more. You can as well make it 13 inches. Okay, for the back pattern. So I'm going to cut this out now. So guys, this is it. Then I'm also going to go ahead and slit, okay, across my half length. Go ahead and give a notch where you'll be fixing your dart. Okay, then after that, I'm going to take out the front pattern. Okay, then for my back pattern, I'm going to take out 1/2 inch. Okay, you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take out 1/2 inch. Then slant. Remember where you notched the part where you notched for your dart. You can see what I'm doing. Cut this out. Okay, this helps to avoid zipper fold. Then also go ahead and re-notch for your back pattern dart. Okay, then you can as well go ahead and contour for your zipper. Okay, to cut for my sleeve, I went ahead to fold my fabric just the way you see me doing it here in this video. And my fabric on fold is about 8 inches. Okay, and her round sleeve, which is 11 inches divided by 2, is going to give me 5.5. so I added 2.5 inches to my fabric. I also went ahead to take my sleeve length of 10 inches plus 2 inches hemming allowance, which will give me 12 inches. Then I went ahead to draw a straight line across my marked point. After that, just the way you see me doing it here in this video, I took my width measurement of 5 inches, marked my point, and also took a length measurement of 5 inches, also marked my point. Okay, and at my length marked point, I went in by 1.5 inch. Okay, as to cut for my sleeve, at my width measurement of 5 inches, I also went down by 3 inches, then cuff for my sleeve, okay, just the way you see me doing it here in this video. For more detailed video tutorial on how to cut a basic sleeve, I tagged a video tutorial to this video, okay, go ahead and check it out. Then her round sleeve circumference is 5.5. then add extra 2 inches allowance, okay. Then I also went ahead to connect my lines as to cut it out, okay. Don't forget to hit on the subscription button, subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share with your friends, okay. So guys, for my dress pattern, as you can see, I've gone ahead to fix my lining, okay. This is for the front part, and also this is for the back. You can see that I've gone ahead to fix my lining. Then the next thing is to fix my dart. You can see where I notched on my fabric. That's where I'll be fixing my dart, okay. As to fix my dart, I'll just go ahead and fold from where I notched. I'll go ahead and fold, okay. Then I'll also take my dart length, okay. For my back pattern, I'll be using 10 inches for the upper part of my back pattern, okay. I'll be using 10 inch for the dart length. Then for the front, I'll be making use of 4 inches, and for the down part, I'll be making use of 5 inches, okay. You can see where I notched for my dart. So I'll be doing this off camera now. So guys, here I'm done with fixing my dart, okay. You can see how neat it came out, okay. This is for the front pattern, and also this is for the back. You can as well see I've gone ahead to fix my zipper, okay, and my line, half cut line, are really matching. Even my darts are really matching, okay. So this is for the back. You can see how neat it is. After this, now I'll go ahead and iron it, okay. Then the next thing to do here is to fix our ruffles, okay, pleated ruffles. And I've gone ahead, this is my pleated ruffle, about 8 inches length, okay. You can see my ruffles about 8 inches length. So I'll be fixing it like this to the down hem of my front pattern. To fix the stylish ruffle, okay, I'm going to, from my down hem, I'm going to go up by 6 inches, okay, which is here. Then I'm going to mark a slope line, okay. Then I'm also going to fix this stylish ruffle here, okay. So I'll go ahead and pin this. So guys, this is how it's going to look like, okay. Also go ahead and trim out the excess, okay. This is how it's going to look like for the front pattern. Then also go ahead and fix for the back pattern, okay. At the ruffle hem, just fix your ruffles here, okay, for the back pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and sew this off camera, okay. So guys, after stitching, this is what I have, okay. And this is for the back pattern. You can see the back, okay. After that, I went ahead to arrange and pin up my dress just the way you see me doing it here in this video, as to mark for my shapings, okay. So guys, here I went ahead to mark for my dress shaping by retaking my basic body measurement, okay, just the way you see me doing it here in this video. Then how to perfectly trim your armhole, okay. As you can see, I've gone ahead to join my shoulder line, okay. Then here I'm going to measure 4 inches, okay, which is here. Then I'm going to take it down and measure 8 inches for my armhole length, okay. Then after that, I'm going to give my armhole curve, okay, as usual. Then I'll go ahead and trim this out, okay. Then after that, I'm going to get my mid point, okay. To my armhole length, I'm going to get my midpoint, and the midpoint is 4 inches. So I'll mark my midpoint, go in by half an inch, okay. Then I'm going to slant, give my armhole curve using freehand, okay. So I'm going to slant, but this slanting is for the front of my dress, okay. Just be careful so that you won't cut both the back and the front armhole. I'm doing this for the front armhole, so go ahead and trim. Okay, so can you see that now? Then after that, I'm going to fix my sleeve. This is my sleeve, so I'm going to get my center, the center of my sleeve. So I have already launched a center, okay. So this is the center here. Then I'm going to fix it this way, okay, the center to the center of my shoulder, like this. Then use my pin to pin it up. So guys, you can see that after that, go ahead and sew, okay. Go ahead and sew around your armhole. I've already done the same for the other side of my sleeve, okay. After that, I went ahead to retake my round sleeve measurement divided by 2, which will give me 5.5 inch. Then I went ahead to sew along my sleeve armhole, okay, just the way you see me doing it here in this video. So you can see the armhole are really matching, okay. Finally guys, this is my end result. You can see how beautiful and neat my dress came out. Don't forget to hit on the subscription button, subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share with your friends, okay. And if you have any question, do well to drop it on the comment section. I'll be there to attend to you. Bye, and see you on my next video tutorial.